Recently, I seen some stuff floating around on social media. I can't remember who it was. If it might have been Drewski or some comedian pulling some stunt in church, and of course that prompted all the Negroes to start talking about don't play with God and how we shouldn't play with God. They got me to thinking about something, but first it got me to thinking about how silly of a warning that is. Like, if you already believe that there are some consequences for playing with God, then you wouldn't need nobody to tell you that, right? And if you don't believe in God or that there are consequences for playing with God, then your warning ain't gonna do anything. Like, what is the point of saying that? Like, if Drewski or whoever it was believed in God, then he obviously already weighed out the pros and cons. He already decided to take the risk and do this. So I don't know why y'all think that's something that needs to be said. Like, have you ever heard somebody say, you know what? I shouldn't play with God. You're right. Like, why didn't I think of that? No. You ain't never heard nobody say that because who would say that? Like, who needs you to tell them that? Anyway, it's just something I needed to say. But what it really made me think was, why don't people ever say don't play with Satan? Like, ain't Satan the bad guy? That's what I thought, right? Like, Satan is the one who's supposed to come and kill, steal, and destroy. He's the villain in the story, right? So why is it only God you shouldn't play with? Are no consequences for playing with Satan? I don't know. Why can't you play with God? Like, isn't God your friend? Right? Ain't Jesus your homeboy? And see, this is what's so fucked up about Christianity, right? Mentally, is that y'all know God is not your friend, right? And y'all believe God is out to get you too, right? Like, yeah, God'll help you find your keys or a husband or get a new job, but he'll also judge you, punish you, strike you down, call your ass home. Some horrible way, possibly, right? Yeah, y'all know God to do all of that too. Y'all believe that God will do horrible things just to uh teach you a lesson, right? That's what y'all believe. All y'all's parent to God analogies fail because parents don't do those things. I wouldn't just inflict my child with a disease because they didn't obey me. It's to teach them a lesson. Even if I could cure them of the disease, I wouldn't put them through that. God don't even cure you. Give you this disease and then still you die. What's the lesson then? Just learn what cancer feel like. But I ain't finna argue about whether God heals people or not. Point is, he'll let you go through the suffering, right? For the greater good. But to get your blessing later. Yeah, that's the type of stuff God does. So, yeah, y'all feel like deep down, God is out to can get you or will get you. So will the devil. So you ain't never safe, right? Like, y'all all are familiar with the book of Job. Every Christian know about that story. Y'all know that if the devil is fucking with your life, it's because God allowed him to, right? He gave him permission. It's God that sends you to hell, not the devil. I know this is not something new. Like many people question who the real bad guy is in the Bible. Like it makes sense if God is really the bad guy. That's why you don't want to play with him. Don't mess with him. Mess with the boss. Right? And the Bible has set you up for this type of thinking. The Bible is replete with examples of God doing or allowing terrible things to happen to people while simultaneously telling you that you should love and worship him. Right? It's an abusive relationship. How they talk, how he talks to you. Unclean. Your righteousness ain't nothing but filthy rags. You're a worthless sinner. And just a side note, filthy rags in the original translation is literally bloody menstrual rags. Like a double diss to women and sinners. Right? Even when it's even in the same statement, you being lifted up and berated. Like, ye are gods, but you will die like men. Yeah, build you up, tear you down. Abuse. Y'all basically got Stockholm syndrome. Y'all got post traumatic slave disorder. Right? Really sad. Mental slavery. Y'all saying, don't play with God. What y'all are really saying is, ooh, don't play with God. You better not play with God. That's what you're saying. Don't play with massa. Slavery. Got you singing the praises of somebody who ain't doing shit for you. Don't say to that. Ooh, my master take good care of me. You better hush. You better hush now. Yeah. There's nothing you can say. Everything you say is just gonna make you sound like a damn slave. Like kind of worse than regular slavery. At least the slave master had to feed and clothe you, right? Couldn't have you malnourished and naked running around here. Y'all's form of slavery is like y'all go to work and come back to the plantation and thank Massa for all he's done for you. Leave the plantation, go to work, and come back and thank Massa for everything. Can't get upset about me using these analogies, right? Because this is y'all's talk. Y'all would say you were slaves to Christ, right? Like, don't run away from it now. Bible speaks about your Lord and Master. You cannot serve two masters. What you gonna do? Start singing the praises of your master. Try to tell me how he's a good one. But my Jeebus is a good master. Don't you talk about my master now? Yeah, you'll fight for him, right? Love your master. I get it. This is why you don't play with God. God will fuck you up. Not to be played with. Satan just does his bidding. Right? The Bible don't even tell you to fear Satan. Pretty sure it says the opposite. It hasn't given you a spirit of fear. Unless it till it come to God. And fear the Lord. Beginning of wisdom. You don't see no problem with that. Sound like a little bit of a mind fuck to you? Not at all, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. But I understand. Not afraid of no devil. Powerless. God has all the power. God is the real killer, stealer, and destroyer. Amen. Mm. Amen.